Welcome to Recovery Report Live. I'm Dan Odess, president of GlobalPro, where we manage risk to recovery, and we have managed more than $1 billion in recovery. Why does that matter? For times like this right now. We're coming to you live, obviously not on our regular scheduled broadcast at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but we are in the Griffin studio to talk about what is threatening the coast of Florida right now. That is, if you might have seen already, the tremendous amount of devastation that we are witnessing through videos and pictures from Cuba is any indication of the strength of these storms and how serious you should be taking all of the warnings right now. I recently just saw the live stream from our mayor and also Ken Russell talking about what to expect this evening, and I think that's the immediate threat to buildings as well as businesses and life, which is the flooding. The flooding is always what creeps up. It's what catches people off guard. And right now what we're experiencing, as we do in the latter part of a hurricane season, are king tides. At 11 o'clock tonight in Florida, they're expecting it to peak. At that peak moment, the water no longer can wash off into the actual bay area, meaning that the water in the bay is often higher than the inlets themselves where the water flows outward, since they're gravity fed, as Ken Russell explained in great detail. And quite frankly, I was a little bit surprised about the amount of detail, because it was the first time I've actually heard someone from the government explain the issues that are plaguing the Brickell area and the lower lying areas such as on Miami Beach, where we've seen extreme devastation to both property as well as businesses throughout the years. And he talks about at king tide, when the waters are at their highest or their peak, the water no longer can flow to the bay, and that's when you're going to see all of that flooding. Now, we already are experiencing it right now, a tremendous amount of flooding through Coconut Grove and as well as Coral Gables area, in Brickell, in downtown Miami, as well as in Miami Beach. They are reporting of areas of tremendous amount of flooding that is already starting to take shape. Now, bring in the winds and bring in the rain, and you're going to experience even more devastation. It's going to not be business as usual. You need to make sure that you as a business owner or a community association are properly preparing, and the best way to do that is check out our website right now at globalpro.com. Hit the resource section. We have all kinds of information in the Storm Center. In the Storm Center, we're putting updates and important information that is really important to policyholders, whether you're a business owner, a community association, or even a homeowner. Check it out. We are focused on policyholders, making sure that policyholders have the information they can use in the event of major disaster such as that from a hurricane. So check it out if you haven't already. globalpro.com, resource section, Storm Center, but always subscribe and follow us on all our social media, because we're going to continue providing you this type of content that is important. But remember, again, tonight, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, you're going to experience king tides in the local area. Now, if you're on the West Coast or in the Central Florida area, many of the other parts of Florida, which in fact we do serve, start paying attention to where this storm is tracking, because it's continuing to shift. And if Irma or any of these prior storms or any indication of what's to come, it is totally unexpected and unpredictable. So while you may bet or think that you know where it's going to go, it could change in an instance. Literally from one update to the next, we're seeing major shifts in a lot of the models. Now, and there are a little bit of inconsistencies. I mean, one of the models has it just going off into the Gulf, while most of the other models have it kind of going right up the gut through the center of Florida. But if history is an indication of what to expect, you don't know what to expect. You don't know where it's going to go. So be prepared, go fuel up, get the information that you need by checking out our website. But also don't panic. Take your time, take a deep breath. Many of us that have experienced this in the past will tell you that just making sure that you're taking care of your family, your friends, your businesses, and ensuring the life and safety is definitely paramount. What happens will come. If you're properly insured and properly prepared, you'll be able to deal with it. If there's anything that we can do to help you through the process, let us know. 24/7, 855-487-7475. That's our phone number. Or check us out on social media. We have an Instagram handle, YouTube, LinkedIn, as well as Facebook. We want to make sure you have that information. We're going to continue going live and providing these segments. That's what this one's about. We're not going into too much detail. Again, it's tracking a little bit southeast. If I had to say something or throw out a prediction, I think it's going to continue to trend in that direction, but we'll see what's to come. There's a lot of opinions, a lot of drama around the situation. We're not trying to add to it. We're trying to make you aware of what's going to come, what's happening hour by hour, making sure that you have that information. That's what we're going to be doing in the Storm Center around the clock. And again, we are tracking this. We're reaching out to all of our contacts and our clients and making sure they have all the information they can use. So again, if we can help you, let us know. 855-487-7475 or check us out online at GlobalPro.com. We'll be right here again, I'd say about around the same time, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, doing another broadcast. But again, if there's a dramatic shift in it, we're going to go live in that instance. I was trying to do this around 5 o'clock today. We got a little bit of a late start. We had a lot of meetings with some business owners as well as community associations and helping them strategically plan. So again, reach out to us. Let us know what we can do. And we'll see you right here, and we'll continue to broadcast. So when you see us go live, hit the button, punch it, let us and broadcast and join us in, submit inquiries, questions, emails, any concerns, questions you might have. Our team is ready for you 24/7. So again, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you right here in the Griffin studio on the Recovery Report Live.